Well, it's week 3, day 2 of the LCS with coverage brought to you by Alienware. I am joined right now by Berserker and Vulcan following that match between the two of them. So we'll start off by talking a little bit about bot lane. Were either of you guys surprised by anything the other team did during that match? Vulcan?
Yeah, personally did not expect the Caitlyn ban coming out of C9. So we kind of figured they wanted to force the Zeri Lulu Lucian Nami trade because that's something they're pretty good at, both sides of that matchup. So it kind of made sense, but didn't expect that coming. So that surprised me a little bit.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Oh, the question is there anything that Evil Geniuses did that surprised you? Mm-hmm. He said that the Caitlyn ban surprised him. Yeah. He did not expect C9 to ban Caitlyn. Mm-hmm. But was there anything EG did that surprised you?
Also, we don't think like Bar's ban because EG usually just don't pick Caitlyn. So, yeah, that's true.
What did you both think of how bot lane went in the lane phase? How did lane phase go?
Not very good for us, I think. We didn't play it too well, and then at level 6 timer, Lucian ult did not get anything good except getting our own Lucian chunked, and then we kind of lost pressure from that point on, so it didn't go too well for us.
Why do you think you guys were able to do so well in the lane phase?
Like we thought just 2v2, we can like always get prio, but we know like inspired so many gang, so we tried like triple bush, but they sweeping. And then, like level 2 gang, I didn't think about that, so I'm kind of surprised. But nice try, inspired.
Was that planned, Vulcan?
It was planned after the champ select, yeah. During the loading screen and the first minute of the game, we planned it out, and I warded River so we could see if they would ward, and then we were standing in Tribush when they warded, so we saw the ward come down, and then Lulu also used the ward in lane, so we knew they had no more vision. So. We just go for it.
What have you guys been thinking about the other teams that are in the league? Because obviously you guys just face each other, but are there any other bot lanes that either of you are impressed by? Vulcan?
I would say Hornet Thieves' bot lane is doing better than I would have expected. I was watching Doublelift's stream during the offseason, and he was looking quite old. And I think he's performing better than most of us would expect. And overall, the Hornet Thieves team is playing better than I thought, and they're also drafting well and playing a pretty clean game. So impressed by them.
Also, I expect like 100 Thieves. Like when I saw Doublelift stream, he's pretty bad. But like in scrim and like in stage, he's rather experienced. Yeah. So he did good, and I also like expect tier. Like Yeon, I thought he's pretty good, but I don't know what happened to tier. But yeah, just unlucky.
Yeah. What do you think of TL, Vulcan?
Well, it seems like from playing them in scrims, they were pretty good in scrims, and I think what happened is that their carries are both rookies, and some people are just built different where they can perform as rookies and do well on stage. Some are kind of need to take time and adapt to it. So I think they're the latter. And as we saw in the game yesterday against Hornet Thieves, their carries kept getting picked off by Talia WE. And if that happens in your game, you're not going to be able to win. Yeah. I think someone more experienced maybe can not die, and then TL has an easier game. I think they'll just take time because right now I think their mid and AD are not up to bar.
Yeah. Berserker, I know you guys were both talking about Doublelift. I interviewed Doublelift and Prince earlier today, and Doublelift told Prince in the interview that Doublelift thinks you are afraid of Prince. Are you afraid of Prince?
Maybe like Doublelift doesn't watch Scream, so yeah.
Okay, if he watched Scrims, he would know you're not afraid of Prince. Mm-hmm. Okay. What are your thoughts on Prince, Vulcan, and the FlyQuest bot lane?
Well, I didn't include FlyQuest bot lane in your previous question when you asked about anyone who impressed me or like surprised me, because I think one half of that bot lane is a lot better than the other half. Sadly, okay. I think Prince is very good, and it's nice to see that he has a funny personality and he tries to create a brand for himself instead of. You'll see sometimes imports who are shyer and kind of scared in the new environment. But it's cool to see Prince be so outgoing, and I think a lot of people like his personality, so that's nice.
Yes. I remember Berserker was very outgoing last year, and everybody was very excited by you with your big personality, and now we have Prince also with a big personality. So it's fun to get new players, I think. I am also very curious, going back to the game between EG and C9, if there was one moment, Berserker, that you could change in that game, what do you think it would be?
I feel like early game we did pretty well, I think, but like middle game, our side line goes side, and then their side line go like our jungle. So like 4 hours, so hard for play game. So I should like court come here for side line, I think. That's sure, and just give free nation. So like yeah, then we just lose game, I think.
How about you, Vulcan? If there's, I know obviously you guys won, but anything in particular that you would change if you could go back in time?
Yeah, I'd say probably the level 6 timer on ball lane when we messed up our ult and then they kind of got full control. Other than that, I think we played a pretty good game. There was the one fight after the second dash where we somehow gave them 4 kills. I was playing Nami, so there's not much I can do about my ADCs flashing in and dying. I think we were all saying how free that was, and we just go again. But other than the level 6 thing, I think it was pretty good, yeah. I'm glad the enemy ADC did not blue trinket or sneaky nash, so that was nice.
Well, I know you've got a fan meet you got to do, Vulcan, so we'll wrap this up. But starting off with Berserker, anything you want to say to any of the fans?
Today we lost, but like last year summer, we did like 5 plays, and then we won HS. So like this year, I think same. So looking forward.
Okay. So this spring you're looking for 5th place.
5th place?
Cool. You said last year you did 5th place and then you won. And you said this year's the same, so you're going to try to get 5th?
No. Like you know, not that mean, but like even we lose, we still can like beat champion.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean.
Will you beat EG next time?
Sure.
All right. How about you, Vulcan? Anything you want to say to anybody out there?
Well, sadly, next time we face C9, it'll be on the new patch where they buffed all the melee supports, so that'll be a bit harder for C9 to win. It's pretty sad they couldn't convert the first round robin when it's Sven's patch with the ADC supports. But, you know, it's all good. And for the fans, thanks for the support. Sorry about the first few weeks of the gameplay. We played pretty bad, but you can expect much better results in the future. So keep supporting us.
Sounds like you think you'll beat C9 next time, again.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, very good. Thank you guys both for the interview. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things LCS right here on my YouTube channel. You know, as an American, I don't drink very much tea. But I tried some tea recently, and it was very good. I'm thinking about getting more into drinking tea. And that's great, because if you are like that and you're interested, I'm going to be giving you the tea all year long for the LCS, all the coverage, all the news, all the interesting stuff right here on this channel. We'll do that on Hotline League. We'll do it in Blame Game. We'll do it on interviews, all the stuff. So stay tuned for more tea. And if you like that tea, it's brought to you by Alienware, who sponsored this video. Thank you to Alienware. Check out the link in the description below. They've got amazing products. And yeah, if anybody's got any good tea recipes, that's good. My first name is Travis. It starts with a T. So there's a lot going on here with tea.